Would you drink a bottle of ammonia if it was sitting next to you on the table? No, probably not. Why? Because you know that's a chemical. And if that chemical was ingested, it would disrupt the natural process of your body. This is exactly the type of thing that happens with cloud seeding. Now, we've probably all seen a cloud. We've seen a storm cloud probably coming, and we've probably been underneath a rainy day where we need to pop open the umbrella to keep from getting wet. Cloud seeding is the process of flying high above the sky and dropping vast amounts of salt and silver iodide in the clouds. The rain droplets stick to this iodide and salt, and it tends to get heavier and fall sooner. This is in an attempt to basically prevent drought and flooding in areas that don't need it. Now, lately the Jakarta program in Russia has been experimenting with cloud seeding. Basically, should the United States get involved with cloud seeding? No, I do not think so. The first reason we will discuss why is because it disrupts the natural process of the earth. Second, we will talk about how it's uncontrollable. And third, we will talk about the economic deficiencies that cloud seeding has. Now, to begin, this disrupts the natural process of the earth. According to Jeremy Hans, in the article Coastal Seeding, published on monagabay.com in October 2012, this disrupts the natural process of clouds and basically Mother Nature as a whole because, one, coral reefs are bleached and many fish suck in all the silver iodine in this unnatural acid rain that falls from these clouds. And second, because there's already carbon dioxide emissions and gas emissions in the clouds themselves. Also, according to Jeremy Hans in the article Coastal Seeding, the El Nino was 3 times larger than it should have been. The El Nino is a tropical storm that hits parts of Chile and Peru 5 to 6 years during their rainy season. During this rainy season, many houses are destroyed and many families are split apart because of this drastic storm. Cloud seeding was used to try to weaken this or prevent this, and it only made it worse. This is definitely not a good thing. Now that we know it destroys a little bit of the natural process of the earth, let's talk about why it's uncontrollable. Drought and flooding is a big problem in most areas of the world. Maybe not here in the United States, but in the Middle East, Africa, and South America, drought is a big issue. Now, cloud seeding has definitely, weakened storms before, but according to Victor Thorne, in the article Cloud Seeding Causes Eco-Disaster, published on the AmericanFreePress.com in January 2013, scientists cannot predict, and 90% of the time they are wrong from where they predict that the cloud seeding will affect the rain and where it will drop. Parts of Africa and the Middle East require this water to produce agriculture, and they even require this for their water source. If scientists can't even predict where it'll land, and it will cause devastation in some areas, then why should we keep dumping money into it? That's exactly what we'll talk about next, the economic deficiencies of it. According to Greg Eckhart in the article Cloud Seeding, published on Cloud Seeding Edward Aquifer's website in March of 2012, it costs about $400,000 to cloud seed 1 million acres of land. That may not seem like a lot, but you need to consider the world is a very large place. This money could be spent somewhere else because it's not even proven to work and it can cause eco-disaster. Also, according to Greg Eckhart in the article Cloud Seeding, Rocky Mountain towns dump up to $200,000 of their own money into cloud seeding. These towns are comparable to the size of Sartell and St. Cloud. You need to think that this could be used better. This could be used to produce jobs, this could be used to produce safety, and this could be used to improve our education in America. Why would we dump more money into something that might not even have beneficial use and it isn't even proven? So, to summarize, we talked about why cloud seeding is bad, and basically why the United States should not do it. We also talked about, firstly, why it disrupts the natural process of the earth, why it's uncontrollable, and third, we talked about the economic deficiencies of cloud seeding. So next time you hear the song, It's Raining Men, let's hope those men don't have silver iodide and salt on them.